Buenos dias, damas y caballeros. Sinabi ng isang international lawyer na pang-Islam dunk win ang ginawang case build-up ng mga ICC prosecution lawyers led by Mamay Niyang, Assistant Prosecutor Mamay Niyang, and as well as Filipino lawyers, ICC lawyers, sila Attorney Andres at Butuyan, ha? At iba pang membro ng prosecution. At sinabi nitong si Attorney Jojo Lacanilao na isang international lawyer ay panalo na, tiyak ng panalo ang at ma-affirm na itong kaso na ito dahil ang tanging depensa lang ni Duterte as narinig natin, as presented by Nicholas Kaufman, ay yun lang joke. joke lang daw yung mga deklarasyon ni Duterte. Pero nakita natin sa video presented so far in the first 2 days of the pre-trial hearing, nakita natin hindi joke yun, kundi may pattern of instruction talaga. Nagbibigay instruction talaga at pinipraise yung mga pulis kung may maraming pinapatay. At yung mga, buti sana kung nag-joke siya na patayin nyo, pero walang namatay. Pero may marami namatay. Maganda sana kung nag-joke siya, mga 10 lang namatay. Pero 30,000 ang namatay. Pero according to the police, 7,000. Mataas pa rin. Pasok pa rin sa crime against humanity. So kaya, unless makapresenta siya ng witness, let's say si Bato de la Rosa, si Bongo o si Sara Duterte, na akuin ang crime, baksak talaga siya. So, slam dunk talaga. At sabi rin ni Attorney Lacanilao, habang hinintay natin yung, in fact, very curious rin ako personally, kung sino ipipresenta nila sa Thursday, Friday na kung saan gagawa ng initial presentation ang depensa laban sa prosecution. Pero pending that, it looks like ngayon, lalo na judging from the opening statement of Kaufman, wala sila gaanong ebidensya. Wala talaga. Baka wala magte-testify na tao pabor kay Duterte at lumalabas na talagang iniwan at inabandona na siya ng mga kumita sa kanya, ng mga nakinabang sa kanya. Tulad si Bato, naging senator na. Si Bongo, naging senator na. Si Sara Duterte, naging VP na. Pero lahat iniwan siya to fend for himself. Kasi makakabawas sa kaso niya kung meron isa sa mga architect ng Oplan Double Barrel or isa sa mga talaga yung mga mastermind dyan sa EJ case ang lalantad para sabihin walang kasalanan si Duterte, maingay lang siya. Pero ako nagbigay ng instruction lahat, ako nagbayad, nagbigay ng reward money. Ganon. Walang ganon. So, kaya sabi ni Attorney Lacanilao, wala na ito. Game over na to. So, dito, before we proceed, dito sa Vlogcaster Channel, very important sa atin yung credibility ng mga sources natin. Very important. That's why marami nagsasabi, "But panoorin mo yung vlog ni vlogger na ganito." Sinasabi ko, hindi po natin binabase yung dinidiscuss natin dito sa mga vlogger kasi hindi rin mga eksperto yan sa field nila . Marami pa dyan bayaran, kaya meron nagfi-fit sa kanila ng mga fake news. Tayo, bago natin i-cite ng isang official or i-play natin dito sa TV natin, binibigyan natin ang background. Bakit ba credible ang mga sinasabi niya kay Bat at sa team ko? Anong dahilan kaya credible siya? Yan very particular tayo. Kaya sa mga bago dito at hindi pa kilala si Bat, kaya parati ko pa ulit-ulit sinasabi na expertise ko, public relations, political strategy, at President and CEO ako ng Dean and King's Communication na company ko. Naging kliyente na namin mga presidente, vice-presidente, senator, congressman, mayor, and board member, governor, ganon. Hindi yun sa pagyayabang. Kung hindi sa mga bago, sinasabi ko lang, maniwala kayo sa akin. I know what I'm talking about because public relations and political strategy is my expertise. Hindi ko sinasabi na magaling ako sa batas, hindi naman ako lawyer. Political strategy, analysis, yan ang kay VAT. So, kaya tulad ng ginagawa ko sa sarili ko, sa mga bagong vloggers o sa mga bagong subscribers ni VAT, gagawin rin natin dito kay Jojo Lacalilao. Si Jojo Lacalilao, may 20 years experience siya sa Philippine Foreign Service. Ibig sabihin, naging lawyer siya ng Department of Foreign Affairs in Greece, Poland, Saudi Arabia, and the United Nations in New York. So, expert talaga niya international law, including the ICC laws, or the Rome Statute. Graduate siya ng UP Law at naging visiting scholar sa Columbia Law School, in the US. At nagtuturo siya Public International Law at the De La Salle University College of Law. Yan, para dito sa atin hindi tayo basta sino-sino lang pinupulot natin yung mga balita kahit sino-sino lang. Kailangan galing sa expertise at dapat 100% totoo. Yan ang isa sa mga makukuha nyo dito sa Vlogcaster Channel. Yung mga sources natin, A1, very credible. Yung dapat ako mismo ma-impress sa kanila bago ko sila i-play dito. So ngayon, alam nyo na kung sino, si Attorney Jojo Anacleto Ray Jojo Lacalilao. I-play na natin yung legal views niya sa issue ng ICC pre-trial. And thank you ANC for this video.
Prosecution, yes. All right, we're now joined by Attorney Jojo Lacalilao of the Duterte Panagutin Campaign Network. Attorney Lacalilao, good morning to you.
Good morning po. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. So what is your assessment so far? We've heard the prosecution yesterday lay out evidence, details, a presentation that proves or that tries to prove that the killings were actually a nationwide systematic plan.
I'm so happy with the prosecution presentation. So it's so methodical, efficient, systematic, tsaka clinical at most, no? And they proved at least some of the things they're saying with actual evidence. Now, the Duterte camp has just relied on the defense of denial. In fact, I call it the joke-only defense. No, everything that he said, everything that the incendiary statements that they admitted he did, he said, they said, no, don't get that. It's just not the right frame because he really loves the rule of law, no? And the analogy I give is actually like a person beating his wife and says, don't forget that I dated you and I gave you a gold necklace, but he still keeps beating his wife. No, so that kind of argument doesn't talk actually hold. So I'm happy, but the case is really moving forward, and we anticipate the confirmation of charges by the ICC.
Yeah.
So
we've
yung
seen
sinasabi
yesterday-
niya, parang joke-only defense. Yung lahat ng sinasabi ni Duterte, joke-only. Pero tulad sa nakita nyo na na-play natin kahapon, hindi lang puro video ni Duterte ang pinipresenta. Ang pinaka-biggest, hindi na natin na-discuss kahapon, yung memorandum establishing the program of Oplan Double Barrel. Signed by Bato de la Rosa. Memorandum, PNP memorandum. Dokumento yun at sinasabi pa doon, dito gagawin natin itong programa na Oplan Double Barrel dahil ito ang campaign promise ni Duterte na papatayin natin yung mga suspected drug lords and drug pushers. Kaya Hindi lang yung mga video lang o yung mga testimony ng mga witnesses, testimony ng mga pamilya ng mga biktima, testimony ni Arturo Las Cañas. Ang pinakamalakas na ebidensya sa kanila ay yung PNP memorandum itself na inamin rin ni Bato de la Rosa sa Senate hearing na totoo. Totoo. So, itong sinasabi ni Atty. Lacanilaw, kaya gas-gas na yan sinasabi, joke only defense. Para yun, sinasabi niya, para ito yung asawa na binubugbog ng asawa niya at sinasabi, oh, wag mo kalimutan, ako nagbigay ng ginto sa iyo, pero pung, ganon si Duterte. Wag nyo kalimutan na ako gumawa ng ganito sa inyo, pero papatayin ko kayo. Di ba? So, yan, ang galing-galing. Pakinggan natin.
You believe there's more than enough already for the ICC, right, to confirm the charges and move to an actual trial?
Yeah, they just prove the elements, and in fact, when we go to trial, then we will see the actual evidence. We will see actual witnesses actually testify on these points that the prosecution made, and that, to me, it's almost like I feel like it's a slam dunk. I mean, because we haven't heard from the defense anything that they will present on why Duterte is not guilty of these crimes. Because the thing is, most of them, especially the co-perpetrators, no?
So wala talaga may pakita depensa. Ang sana mga tao na pwede umapir para depensahan siya ay nagtatago. Si Bato, si Sara Duterte, ayaw pumunta sa Daig mag-testify. Binibisita lang yung tatay. Si Bongo naman, andito lang nagpapasasa sa Senado. Ayaw rin pumunta doon para mag-testify na wala siyang kilalaman sa EJK. Ako lang yan, pati si Bato, pati si Sara. Wala eh. Lahat sila, pati sila Vitaliano Aguirre, andito lahat. Pantaleon Alvarez, former PNP Chief Albayalde, Danao, lahat. Lahat iniwan si Duterte. Parang basang sisyo, mamukhang basang sisyo si Duterte sa Thursday and Friday presentation nila Kaufman. Kasi wala silang malaking, meron siguro baka makaproduce sila ng mga colonels and generals, pero hindi naman ito yung mataas talaga na co-perpetrator level. Kumbaga sa flood control issue, mga kwan lang ito, diskaya lang. Hindi pa talaga mga senator, congressman, cabinet member. So ganun rin ito. Mangyari siguro. Hopefully, meron sila makapresenta na baka si Vitaliano Aguirre maging surprise witness. Tingnan natin.
Aguirre and Bongo, they've actually admitted that their only defense is, we're not part of that. But there's that admission. So I don't know. It's the bankruptcy of the defense is obvious to me, and that's why perhaps.
So sinasabi niya na lahat naman na co-perpetrators, Vitaliano Aguirre, Bongo, Bato, Sara, ay dininay na hindi, wala kaming kinalaman dyan. In short, sila mismo nilaglag nila si Duterte.
The tactic was to just delay.
It's interesting how you described it, the bankruptcy of the defense. But what do you make of Attorney Kaufman's opening statement that, well, he essentially criticized the President Marcos Jr. for not keeping his word with the ICC, him surrendering Duterte, essentially framing it that this was politically expedient and convenient for him. You know, Duterte being very popular, riding his motorcycle, not to kill people, but to serve people. I mean, your thoughts on the defense's opening statement?
Yeah, the thing that Kaufman actually did was just, everybody's guilty except Duterte. That's basically it. Everybody is rigging everything, conspiring against him. The whole world is against him, even academics from abroad. And so, he's not guilty because he's really a good person. That people love him. That's not a defense. That's just an excuse. Nothing that will give the court any kind of basis to say, okay, this guy is really not guilty at all of these crimes. It's hard because, there are 7,000 victims, Karen, that we are looking at. There are several many cases of attacks against civilians. How can you just disregard that by saying, oh, BBM, the president, is actually has a political motive on this? I'm not discounting that. Okay, fine. But how does that weigh in on your defense? That does not help them at all, in my view.
What are you expecting for the defense? Because
Yeah.
by Thursday, am I correct? The
Yeah.
schedule is it's the
Tomorrow.
defense that will be presenting, no? Tomorrow.
On the merits, no? I'm
Oh.
actually, I'm naghihintay ako eh. I'm actually excited to hear what-
Paano nila to didepensahan, no?
Exactly,
Paano
kasi-
babalik ka rin?
How do you say na hindi nangyari in Tokham? How do you say with 7,000 victims? How do you prove na it's a systematic presentation of the prosecution kahapon, no? All the elements they had proven, the common plan, the structure, the co-perpetrators, and the influence, the direct influence of Duterte on the whole thing, no? Citing his own words.
Yeah.
And many of these words actually, hindi pwedeng sabihin joke only, no? And some of these were actually given under oath, no, in Senate and the Congress. And I'm sure it's just the tip of the iceberg that I think prosecution was not very long, no? It was the tip of the iceberg that they presented because that's enough for the ICC pre-trial court to say, okay, let's proceed to the trial and see what the evidence is actually. So parang may probable cause na tingin ko, no? It's hard to deny that with the presentation of the prosecution kahapon on the merits.
Oo, at hindi lang yun eh. Actually, for me, what was striking, other than the testimonies themselves, but the PNP circular.
Yun.
The PNP
Circular,
circular
oo.
that actually orders
Yes.
and uses the word neutralize.
Neutralize,
So,
yun.
Yes, it's documented. I mean, the common plan has been documented, neutralized, and they painstakingly define it as in the context of the Philippines, it's kill.
Kill.
Kasi may mga evidence sila na when people were neutralized on the date that they were actually killed. Really, really compelling presentation kahapon. Kahit may
Galing,
lang.
galing.
But it gives us a view. Actually, ngayon ko lang nakita yung circular na yun. And to me, wow, tama si Justice Carpio kaninang umaga. How did we allow this thing, no? People are now saying, oh, we're protecting the Constitution, Filipinos should be tried here. But my question to them is disingenuous hypocrisy. What did you do when Duterte was destroying our Constitution, killing people without due process? So yun lang, I mean, come on. I mean, wag nating bilugin yung ulo sa English gaslighting and changing the story because the story is very clear.
All right. Now, Attorney Lacanilaw, I asked this kay Justice Carpio. Of course, it's the first time, we're all seeing with our very...
Okay, kuha na yan. Medyo other issue na. Okay, so yun, nakita nyo, klarong-klaro na Grand Slam. So most likely, mag-grant na ng, ma-affirm na ng ICC na meron nga talagang kung sa atin ay prima facie evidence at meron talagang probable cause to proceed with the trial. Kasi ganyan sila, testing muna, tingnan kung malakas ang ebidensya. Ngayon, sa nakita natin sa ebidensya ng prosecution, malakas talaga. So, tutuloy-tuloy na yan. So, dyan, kaya lang, ang masakit dyan, tulad nga sinasabi ko, tingnan natin curious rin ako kung ano ipepresenta nila sa Thursday, Friday. Pero I don't believe malaki ang maipepresenta nila. Considering, yung mga co-perpetrator mismo ay nilaglag na si Duterte. Si Bongo after admitting na budget 1 million para sa mga small level drug lord, 5 million para sa big level drug lords na sa isang ambush interview sa Senado pa. Ngayon dinideny na wala siyang kinalaman. So kawawa, mamukhang hindi naman kawawa kasi he deserves it. He deserves to be in jail. Pero mamukhang kawawa talaga, mamukhang basang sisyo. Kahit sa mata ng mga DDS, siyempre naawang-awa yan kay Duterte. Kahit sa mata nila, nilaglag, iniwan at itinapon sa ICC. Pati ang mga DDS, pati ang mga court perpetrators ay itinulak si Digong sa ICC. Kasi kung gusto na talaga nila tulungan si Digong, pumunta na siya dyan at sila na magbo-volunteer. Ako, ikulong nyo na ako kasi ako may kasalanan dyan. Pero wala eh. Andito sila lahat nagtatago. Si Bongo at si Bato ni Anino lang di nagpakita sa The Hague. So yan, ito muna pa unang vlog natin as we await the very very crucial at crucial presentation ng defense team ni Attorney Kaufman tomorrow on Thursday and also on Friday. So thank you very much for joining me in this pre-recorded vlog. Mucho mas gracias a todos. Good day to all and see you in my next vlog.